happy Easter. We're looking at kind of a gray, rainy day today, I think. I don't know if you can see that sky, but we have a neighborhood Easter brunch, which I think is going to be rained out. That's sad. But I'm hoping that maybe on a rainy holiday day, I can go to my favorite nursery and pick up some things without too much crowd. So I'll take you along with me for that. But most of today's video is about yesterday, when Tom and I went and got all the dirt we needed for the raised beds. So it smells really good out here right now. I don't know if you'd like it, but to me it smells a little bit barnyardy. It smells like good soil, and that makes me happy because I'm hoping next weekend that we can plant the tomatoes and peppers in the ground. So there was a lot yesterday about clearing out the old beds and putting in the new soil. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and there will be some links down below in the description about the places we went this weekend in case you need to go get some of your own dirt or plants. Enjoy. So I just realized, good morning by the way, it's about 8:30 and I just remembered that I never covered up the tomatoes last night. Let's take a look and see if they're okay. So far so good, but I'm really mad at myself. This is the first time I've forgotten to do this. Hang on, let's check. So the temperature right now is about 45 and it got pretty cold last night. And I have these guys I finally put them in a raised bed and with a row cover that I put over them at night. But I forgot to do it last night. So this is the thing about having a greenhouse or row covers or whatever, is that human error can mess things up. So I forgot to cover them, but those guys look okay. And I have to say, these tomatoes don't look any worse for wear. And look, that one's about to flower. So maybe this is okay. Maybe I can plant these out. I don't know. I'm gonna maybe give it one more week and see if we can't get warmer temperatures at night, but at least they managed to survive this night. Oh, and I had watered them right before, like right at 5 o'clock last night, and said to myself, okay, I'll let them air out and then I'll cover them. Anyway, it looks like they're okay. I also didn't close up the greenhouse, so how are these cucumbers doing? Gosh, they look fine. These hot peppers I started late. You know, here's the thing. I have a lot of problem with hot peppers this year and getting them to germinate. I don't, gosh, there's a spider web on my phone. I don't know why, but I had real trouble trying to get hot peppers to germinate this year. There's several downsides to having a chicken outside of the coop. One is that she scratches all of the mulch out of the beds, and then I have to sweep it every day. And the other is something you might have already guessed. Lovely, isn't it? Poop. So there's poop on the patio everywhere. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so that should take care of that. And she's always scratching stuff out of the beds. Also, she's still not well. Her butt is constantly dirty. There's stuff hanging out of it. I've had to clean her butt several times this week. And I also think she's been more listless. Right now she doesn't look listless. She's getting worms from the sawdust, but she tends to just most of the day sit next to the coop, next to her buddies, and look uncomfortable and listless. So something's still not right with Ginny. Here's the plan for today. Actually, there are several things that we're planning to do. The plan for today is to get some dirt, borrow the truck from my dad and get some dirt to fill up these fire rings. These guys, these fire rings. stuff in the beds. Like, I'm not going to remove this broccoli just yet, and I'm not going to remove the kale, and I'm not going to remove the spinach or the cabbage. But I am going to take out all of this flowering stuff. And over here, the potatoes will be fine with an extra bit of soil on top of them. So it's kind of bittersweet because we got to take out all this stuff, including all that kohlrabi. But this is the time we've got, and so we've got to do it now. And then hopefully by the end of the week we can plant out the tomatoes. So that's just the way it goes. And I'm kind of sad because the bees really do love these flowers, but that's okay. The chickens will eat them. So that's the next task, is to take all of this out. Okay, all the beds are filled that were empty, not these guys, but we still have a pile of dirt under a tarp on the driveway, so those will get filled, and well, these two will get filled. We did put some in the broccoli bed, but these two will get filled this weekend, and all of these beds are now full of the new dirt. And all these beds are full now too, not the garlic bed, we'll do that later, but we got dirt in pretty much all the other beds, so that's a job well done. So all told, we got about 2.5 cubic yards of soil, and it was a mixture of 4 different things. Some green sand compost, which is like city compost, redwood compost, some manure, and then a sandy loam kind of thing they called a mix. So all those things were mixed together to make our what they call a veggie mix. So that was about 2.5 yards, and that pretty much filled all of the beds, and it was probably like 4 inches on each bed. They had really compacted, and it filled the fire rings, which are, I think, 3 feet across, 3.5, 4 feet, something like that. But anyway, so that was about $45 a cubic yard for that good soil. The drones are coming home today from wherever they went to have beers with their buddies. And they're so big and they're so much louder than the worker bees. You can really hear them coming home. The workers are silent. And then all the drones come in. It's a little bit like they're drunk. They're coming home drunk. They're not exactly sure where the door is. And this guy's like hanging out the door. He's like, dude, I had too much to drink. I can't even walk. Oh man. Help me out, dude. We really tied one on. This place is amazing. I finally found a place under cover so I can kind of show you. It just goes on and on and on. Can you see? It goes all the way down that way. It's like acres and acres of plants. It's a really neat place, and they do all the propagating here, which is why I like it. But it's raining hard. I wanted to show you more, but it's raining hard and I'm freezing. So I'm going to take my little cart full of plants and I'm going to get going. Whoa! Cold and rainy. That was a disappointment. I wanted to show you that place. I wanted to show you all around that cool place. If you live near here, that's Annie's Annuals. They also have perennials and bulbs and vegetables and fruits in Richmond, California, by the railroad tracks off of Market. So I'm gonna get home and I'm probably not gonna plant these today because it's raining. I'll plant them sometime the next week, and then next week I think we'll probably do tomatoes and peppers. So join us then, won't you? Hope you have a great week wherever you are. Bye.